Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Stars and the Trojans. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the hill in this one, number 41. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And next is the designated hitter. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Swing and a miss.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Spikes under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy and towing the slab, number 57. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Bottom of the first, and now it's going to be number 96. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Blaze Alexander. And a swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-2. Next offering is outside.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So digging in, Braden Taylor. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Xavier Isaac now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder. At the belt and fires. Fastball for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. And here's the veteran outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Out towards left center. Under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The catcher.
And now here is Drake Baldwin. Baldwin went deep in his most recent game. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one almost got him. Got him. 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Now at the plate, number 22. Check swing, called strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner on the move. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Runner goes again. Squirts away a little bit.
Okay.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, number 13. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next to hit, Omar Herrera. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH. Line drive, puts it away for the out. To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And now the right fielder, number 50. Outside. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit, Joe Random. Popped up and a foul ball. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Ground ball could be two. Herrera to second, and that's two. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Trojans have the lead, 2-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Braden Taylor. Ball to strike. The pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, and here is Xavier Isaac. Swing and a ball popped up. Alvarez. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Guerrero.
Now it's the right fielder. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next offering is downstairs. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, number 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now the third baseman, Derek Tyler. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next pitch is outside.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the center
2 down, base is empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Wenzel Perez. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they
swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Bottom of the inning at the plate, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel.
Amaya working through some struggles lately. And that's downstairs. 2-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Grounds one to short. Alvarez. The throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan.
Now the left fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now the center fielder. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's outside.
2-2.
And that's outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the second baseman. And it is 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Here's the left fielder. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And delivers outside.
Ball. 3-2.
And that's
It's
ball
ball
4.
4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Man at first, and now the right fielder. Breaking ball misses down and away. Action in the pen down there. Jackie Crow getting loose out there. Bizzardo getting cranked up as well. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's towards center. Has this one sized up. Makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Xavier Curry.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Omar Herrera.
The second baseman, Omar Herrera.
Two and one.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's down and in. Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Next is the designated hitter.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hands full.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jackie Crow.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Chris Alvarez. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Segura up and loosening in the pen. Lawrence getting loose as well. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Now the number 2 hitter. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. His 2nd of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Derek Tyler. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the third baseman, Braden Taylor. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. In the dirt,
2-2.
and it's 2-2. Out to short, Alvarez. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Xavier Isaac.
And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
2 outs. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
1 ball.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Trojans on top 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Chris Segura.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Stepping in, Wenzel Perez. Outside, Drake Baldwin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, out towards left center. Spikes, sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Now it's the second baseman.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fouled off. He was late. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Ben Ross.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Segura gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Justin Lawrence.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the left fielder, Perez, off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now it's the right fielder. So the tying run at second. That just misses. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Outside low, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs. And a base hit coming home. Here comes the throw. He's safe. We are tied at 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Random getting ready to hit. That one not close. And now 3-1. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Up the middle, Herrera. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andreas Herrera.
Now pitching, Andreas Herrera.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Activity in the bullpen. Daniel Palencia appears to be getting loose. Next one misses. 3-1 now. That clips the corner.
3-2.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan.
Here's the left fielder. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And there are 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 8, AJ.
Here's the center fielder.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. There's the strike at the knees. Good eye right there. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air to left center. Perez snags it, and the inning is over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edward Bizzardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Action in the pen down there. Raul Alessio getting ready to go. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Go-ahead run on base. Strom digs in now. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Whips it to first on the run. In time. Got him.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Here's the third baseman, Derek Tyler. Bizzardo checks the runner, and he's back in there.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and they're still 1 away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now a chance for Wenzel Perez. That's off the mark. 2-2. And he dodges that fastball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Yeah, the batter now, Drake Baldwin. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Daniel Palencia. pinch hitter coming on, Romy Gonzalez. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. And a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now the DH. 1 down, base is empty. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Blaze Alexander. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses. 3-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a foul ball. Outside corner, got him looking. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Staying in the game on defense, Romy Gonzalez. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raul Alessio. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the second baseman.
The second baseman, number 9.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Go-ahead run on base. Now the left fielder. And a sac bunt here. To second for 1. Over to first, safe. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Andrew Monasterio.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Number 23 now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Braden Taylor now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Xavier Isaac.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Inside.
Inside just missed. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Angel Serpa, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. One down, base is empty. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And just misses with that one. Center field. Perez. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder. Trying to send this to extra innings. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off here in extra innings. Number 43. He represents the go-ahead run. Man at second. Ground ball right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. In comes the run from 3rd, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's the DH. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. One out and a runner at second here in extra innings. Towards first. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Derek Tyler will hit next.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That misses the zone. 2-1. 2 outs with a runner at third. To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Raul Alessio out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now on the bump, number 34.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
2 outs, runner at first. Wenzel Perez getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Spikes. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The Stars have the advantage, 4-2.
Now pitching.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 74. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Joe Random getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Amaya digs in now. Tying run at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now the center fielder. That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 74 won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Angel Serpa.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
So they have to believe they can finish this comeback now. Time's running out, but they're in striking distance.
2 outs. Late swing, fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Serpa is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. In comes the tying run from first, and the potential winning run moves into scoring position at second.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. The winning run on second base. Swings through that.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. And that's outside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Fought off foul. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Man at second. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 34 done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Number 39 on the pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We are in the 11th. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Now it's the right fielder.
Runner,
1-1. He's trying for third.
No.
Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 7-4.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Joe Brandom. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Hit in the air, center field. On his way over. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and no one left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Stars out front, 7-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Blaze Alexander. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now it's going to be Brayton Taylor.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
One away with a runner at third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. In the air, right field. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So it's their last chance in this one. Xavier Isaac, the next to hit. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.